Hey guys, welcome back to Sherwayne Music Production channel, the channel to be a part of. And if you have been paying attention to the series, you would know that we are at episode 3, whereby we're going to mix the harmonies. So if you are new to this video, you might want to go back and watch part 2 and part 1, where we mix the lead vocal and the ad-libs in episode 2. And now we're at episode 3, whereby we're going to pay attention to the harmonies. So you know what harmonies are. Harmonies are the supportive melodies that are placed in the stereo field to enhance the lead vocal. So I'm gonna play the harmony in this track so you guys can hear it. It's nothing crazy. It's not like those reggae music with those super duper harmonies, but these harmonies are supportive melodies, are phrases to support the lead vocal. So we're gonna pay attention to how I mix my harmonies. So we're gonna mute the tracks that are not harmonies. So all of the harmonies are down here. So let me mute the lead vocal when I want them to involve in what we're doing, so you can hear harmonies. Yeah, so all of the harmonies and ad-libs are muted. So these down here are the harmonies. Now with harmonies, you can it's all down to taste, because if I was mixing female harmony like tenor, soprano, alto, probably my panning would be different. But if you notice in this track, all of the harmonies and pan hard left, hard right, so they are way out in the stereo field, pacing at the edge of the stereo field, and also they carry different balancing. So I balance them different. So some I wanted to hear on a certain level, some I wanted to hear on a certain level. So if you notice, the numbers are down. See? So I want us to pay attention to that. So like these harmonies, which are for my verse, they are -14. What I do also for harmonies to create that perfect harmony, I don't know if you guys know that you ought to push one vocal forward and one vocal backward. You know, you have plugins that you can use. You have a plugin in Pro Tools that you can use. They call it the haze effect or the haze effect, but I like to do my things manually, even for delay sometime. I like to do it manually. So what I did, let me zoom in. So if you notice, one of my vocal is pushed forward and one is pushed backward. 1 millisecond forward, 1 millisecond backward. You see, little is much. Cool? Little is much when mixing. So pay attention to that. So I push one forward, one backward, and you can push it sometime 2, 3. I wouldn't suggest you go over 4 milliseconds. So all of these that are here are push one left, one forward, one backward, and each is pan one left, one right, one left, one right. Cool. So all of these are panned to their respective place, balance respectively, and I also place on the insert of each one of these harmony parts, auto tune. You want to ensure that your harmonies are in key. Now, all of these harmonies, if you notice, they are bussed out to an harmony bus. See? And this is my harmony bus right here. And it's balanced, turn it all the way down. But before we go over the plugins, let us listen what the harmonies sounding like.
Set on my friend, them no less. I no fear no one. Body bubble like a machine. He want me salvation. Yo, go tell F-E-A. no fear what? Them a go lay flat. Boy, he make a lock shot. Me ever the King James in a knapsack.
So basically that's it. That's the harmony. So everything, as I said, is with my harmony bus and so forth. Some people call them some people would say it's ends, but I call it harmony, you know what I mean? Because it operates as such. And as you can see, I have some part where I'm singing these areas.
Boy, he make a lock shot. Me ever the King James in a knapsack.
So basically what we did, I think it's only fair that I play everything in perspective, so you have an understanding of what it sounds like with everything. So let me play everything.
For boy, him better lock shot. He ever the King James in a knapsack. Tell them God have me back, so me arm, so me tell them come. We no fear no one. God have me shield, me no feel for the world when me a drop bomb. We no fear no one. Never try this and me papa boom boom right back to Satan. We no fear no one. God him a me light and me shield, him a me salvation. We no fear.
It is subtle there, you know what I mean? If you use headphone, you probably hear it. If you not use proper speakers, you might not hear the harmonies them. But they are there and they are doing justice. Because, alright, let me lock it off. So you know hear the harmonies. Oh, it sound dry. Just lock off these so you can hear. Okay.
Serve a God of war, master over all.
Okay, they're saying Pro Tools is running out of space. I don't know why.
Master over all element in avatar. So fear who, so fear what? Rise again, Sherwayne. Them a go lay flat. Tell the devil boy, him better lock Johnny ever the King James in a knapsack. Tell them God have me back, so me arm, so me tell them come. We no fear no one. God have me shield, me no feel for the world when me a drop bomb. We no fear no one. Never.
So it sounds dry. Cause even these low harmonies that I did right here, we no fear no one. Them give the track a buzz. You see me I say? Yes, I. So the harmonies are important. Just listen one more time without the harmonies. Oh, right here, so sound dry.
Feel for the world when me a drop bomb. We no fear no one.
Alright, listen with the harmonies now.
Feel for the world when me a drop bomb. We no fear no one. Never.
You see me I say? It just bring off a vibe. You know what I mean? There have some people who don't use harmonies in them track, but as a producer, I kind of have an imagination with all my sound, my music sound. So yeah. Well, let's get into the plugins then. Cool. So first and foremost, signal coming in, as you know, to the bus, the harmony bus. The first thing that I did, and I'm gonna pull this down so you can see what I'm going. So what's happening? So I have a CLA2 on it. I do some compression. You see, when you think about harmonies, you want your vocals them squash. You know what I mean? Basically glue together so they sound uniform together. So as you can see, I have the frequency, I want it level. I don't want no much dynamics tonight. I want it level, so I have the flat. I have the frequency level, the frequency band on the CLA2 at flat. We have do some peak reduction at 60. We have do some gain at 35. You see me I say? After which I curve up my vocal. As you know, I'm one who like to be honest and transparent with you guys. When it comes down to mixing and mastering, all you need is your EQ and compressor. Everything else is additive. See? So we clean up the vocals, cut out some boxiness, some S's and so forth. Clean up it, you see me? So after we cleaned up with the F6, which comes from the waves bundle, we go for your next EQ, which is a coloring EQ, and I use a preset, and nothing is wrong with using preset, friends. So I went for the backing vocal 1, see, and I think I did a little adjustment as it relates to the height. See, after that, I get a flanger. I like put the flanger on my vocal. Flanger is a type of effect that gives your vocal this what do you call it now? It gives it this flanger effect. See, as you hear it, as the name suggests, metaflanger. So it gives the flanger effects. It moves the vocal. It gives the vocal rhythm, swing. You have this next plugin in the where is it? Modulator. I think it is this one, the real ADT. This plugin also can give a vocal motion likewise. When as you can see, it's moving already in its default state. See? So you can use these type of plugins on your to give your vocal life. So even though they are glued down together, you want a sense of movements over there in the stereo field. And give it also that flanger sound. As you can see, I turn down the mix way down. See, so you might not hear it, but it makes the vocal sound very different from what it ought to sound like, or in its natural state. Also, I added some low ear to it because I wanted, especially in the chorus, to have that low sheen in it. For the harmonies, like this part right here, I have some low recordings. I think this one is the low. So listen what it sounds like.
Feel for the word when me a drop bomb. We no fear no one. Never try. Feel for the word when me a.
So vocals that fall down into that threshold would be affected by the low ear. Vocals that fall below a certain frequency will be affected. And as you can see in my settings, I have 12 dB of low ear going in. I also have 12, and the frequency band is the 80 range. You know, again, it's affecting this aspect of the this aspect that is missing right here. Vocals that because if I back this off all the way, you're gonna hear a lot of loudness. But what the low ear does, it gives, even though the frequency is not there, it gives vocals or wave or sound or frequency that are of that caliber. It gives it the rumbling ability, so you will hear it a rumble in the back. Let me play it just so you can hear. Let me just mute it, because these vocals are captured in down in the low frequency, bass frequency, but as you can see, the EQ cut it off. So you wonder how if you cut off the frequency, how you hear it. You will hear it how it rumble. And that's why I push the low ear to the extent that I push it. Let me play right here.
Flat boy, you better lock chat. Ever the King James in a knapsack.
Right there, right, that's all. Why is it not playing? Play.
We no fear no one.
You hear that rumbling? It's rumbling like hell. Let me mute this here, I can hear it alone.
We no fear no one.
You get me? So, yes, that's basically what it does. And that's why I have sometimes, especially on my lead vocal, you notice you have me I cut 185 right, so all of the frequency that I cut, I'm going to come again, I'm going to cut it one more time at 160, because some of these plugins, they are not analog plugins, they are plugins, so therefore they will cut a frequency, they will still hear the frequency in the mix. So just to make sure we cut it right out with that second EQ. Cool. Back to the harmony bus. So after that, we use a center, which is a stereo with plugin, a plugin that gives you not the ideology, the perception of your audio signal being stereoized, as in placed far in the stereo field. See, I use a preset in this called spread, and I also manipulated the center and also the side, and I think I'm played around with the master here. I'm not really remembering, but yeah, as you can see, that's my preset right there. I'm not wrong for use preset again. Light compression, vocal lid, I cut through with a lot of siblings, so me use a RDS. True word. Use a RDS to cut down those S's, and then use a RVOX and push it all the way. Fully compress the vocal, fully glue it down so that come through hot and that come through blasting. See, but what we do, we turn it down, we balance it down so you all you can hear it. See me? Bust it out to a reverb and bust it out to delay. See, and that's basically what we did for the harmonies. And we have what we have here. Voila. Play it one more time so you hear it.
We no fear no one. Him a me light and me shield. Him a me salvation. Yo, go tell fear. FEAR. That of stay far. A god of war. Master of all element in avatar. So fear.
So basically I hit that scene. So you guys can go check out the song, you know what I mean? On all digital platform. No fear, it's on my album. Look out for the Pain and Struggle album coming up soon, guys. Soon. And also, go and check out my new YouTube channel with my new single, White Collar Crime. This is the song we're going to look at next. How we mix it, how we come up with it and all them things there. So go and subscribe to Sherwayne Music. This is my new channel. Again, we have a video coming out why we stop use Vivo and start to use a regular channel. So basically me I start from scratch. So yo, support the thing. See? Support the thing. Also guys, announcement. We have 50% off mixing and mastering. You see me say if you want a song mix and master, we have the 50% off right now until May 1st. We maybe continue, we're not sure yet. You get me? So if you have your music you want mixing and mastering, link up, you know what I mean, to the email. All of the links them for reach me again at the description. Number, Instagram, all of that. See, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Sherwayne Music Productions. You see me help us get reach 10K with their 5,000 something right now over Instagram, so go over there. We also have templates for sale, so if you want templates, link up same way. If you want Zoom class and mixing and mastering, link up same way. You see me, if you want riddim bill, link up same way. You see me, I say artwork, link up same way. Audio visual, lyric video, link up same way. You see me, I say mad. So this is how we mix that song here. It's a part of my album. It do well on streaming services. So I give God thanks for that scene. So make sure guys like, comment, share, subscribe, share the thoughts at the comment section. I'm soon start do some live, you know what I mean, so we can chit chat and them things there. So look out for the next video, you know what I mean. Lock in, stay tuned, stay blessed, stay safe. See?